My name's Darren Taylor. I run the Ring Amateur Boxing Club. We've been going for about nine and a half years now. Some people come in the gym and out of the gym, but it's a good process. It's doing really well. Notably, we got young Manny Safari, who just won the Junior ABA's Open class, and has come away with a really good win, and really proud of him. So a little bit about Manny. He's been with the gym about 4 years. So with Manny, he's a different sort of kid. You know, he's a kid that's very talented, walks in the gym and wants to do it, and shows a great passion for the boxing. You don't have to tell him twice; you have to tell him once, and he's away. So he's in the gym probably 3 or 4 times a week. He does runs at home, so he must train at least 6 times a week. He's lucky if he gets a day off from the training. Spars really well, and he's a bright star for the future, that's for sure. Also, he has a great influence on the other kids in the gym. So a lot of the little lads will come in. We start them from about 6 years old, depending on their ability. Sometimes 7, but they can all look up to him, and they always, you know, if he's sparring, they stop and they watch and they, you know, see how good he is. And a lot of the kids aspire to be him and to aspire like the way he's boxing. So he's fantastic to have in the gym, always positive, and you know, he's just a natural boxer. I think he was born for the game, to be honest with you. So we're very lucky to have him in here, and all the kids really do look up to him. So Manny's achievements up to date, he's 17 fights, 17 wins, and he's just won the juniors. He's won a few box cups along the way, but you know, the sky's the limit. So I think after the juniors, we got the letter from England Boxing to say that he'd be boxing in the Tri-Nations and Free Nations, which is it's a great achievement for himself and for the club. So, but I can see him going on to do bigger and better things. You know, you got Europeans, and you got and just developing. You know, you've got juniors, and you move on to youths, and you keep going. And you know, I'm sure he'll win an ABA title, and you know, who knows? He could be knocking on an Olympic door. You know, so, and I wouldn't put it past him, because the boy trains hard, and it's a very, you know, it's great to see. We wish him all the best. So I suppose there's a lot of kids that can walk into a boxing gym, and you get some of them just have a natural ability, and to be honest, Manny's one of them sort of kids. I think from the day he was born, he was probably springing around like he does. He's a very mobile boxer. He's got good feet, and he's very elusive. So he's kind of hard to box. He's one of them sort of fighters you come against, and it's hard to chase him. You know, you chase him. As soon as you start chasing him, you'll make a mistake, and he lifts you up with a jab or a check hook or something like that. So he's a very natural boxer, but added to the fact, he's a natural boxer, he's a natural trainer, and he wants it. You know, he's the sort of kid that looks at you and says, "I'm going to do it, Darren. I'm going to run. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it." And I'll say, "Come on, kid, we can do it." And it's just an absolute pleasure to work around. You know, I mean, we go up and down the country, sparring all over the place, and it's no effort, because the kid puts all the effort in, and when you do that, you've got to do it. You've got to take him up and down the country, because he's hungry for it, and that's the name of the game. Busy boxer, you know, with talent. It's a winning formula, you know. So.
My name is Manny Safari. I am 14 years old, and I have 17 fights, 17 wins, and I won 3-time national champion, 2-time schoolboy champion, 1-time junior open class champion, and 2-time MTK Box Cup champion, 3-time home county champion, My secret is hard work, dedication. That's it, hard work, dedication. I train 3 times a day, a lot. I train so hard, I train me arse off. I train morning, evening and night, and that's it. In the morning, I go running, and in the evening, I do bags and pads. And at night, I do like a little circuit, a little leg workout. I'm always motivated, and I train hard for this because I want to get the belt. And I got the belt. I believed in my dreams. My boxing start with Manny Pacquiao, and he has a lot of speed, and I copy from him. And Lomachenko, he does a lot of pivots, and I copy from him. Prince Nassim have good speed, and I copy from Muhammad Ali, the shuffle. I enjoy about boxing that hit, not get hit. That's what I enjoy. And I enjoy the sweet science. The sweet science is hit, not get hit. And stay disciplined, stay focused, show a lot of sacrifices. Dedication is training your ass off, going to the gym every day, training 3 times a day, eating healthy, no junk food. My favorite boxer is Manny Pacquiao. He's very fast, he has a lot of speed, he's a very respectful guy, he's very disciplined, very focused. What I like about him, he doesn't underestimate his opponent. He trains hard all the time. My dream is to become a world WBC champion and become the best.
So about the boxing club, it's been running for about 9.5 years. We're doing good. We've had several people come into the gym and help develop the gym as well, and I've had other coaches. The coaching staff is getting bigger. The boxers get bigger, and we get a lot of local kids. Not only local, we get them coming from all over the country to come down and train. And you know, it's good for them. You know, it's a great building block for any kid that, you know, they don't always have to be in trouble, but sometimes they just want to just really vent their energy out. You know, and they're good kids a lot of the time. 99.9% of the kids that walk in this door might have not a great name, but at the same time, when they walk in this door, I can assure you that they have a great deal of respect, and they, you know, we work with each other, and we can manage in here. It's a great environment. You know, there's no one's bigger than anybody else in here, so it's a case of we work hard, we talk to each other with respect, and we're doing a great job. And I'm very proud of this place. You know, and I'm very proud of all the coaches, and damn proud of all the boxers as well. So it's getting better and better. Well, to be honest, I wanted to be Bruce Lee was when I started, but there was no karate, there was no kickboxing clubs near me. My brother used to box, and he said go down to the local boxing club, which is Bournemouth Boxing Club, which is towards Reading Way. And we went down there, and I just loved it. I loved it to bits. I really just enjoyed it. I was a natural, and it went from there really. Before you knew it, I was in the gym for about 4 months, and I had my first fight. We take a little bit more time than we did back in the day. You know, we used to be in the gym, and then you'd be boxing, and you got tested very early back then. But things happen at a slower pace now. We take a lot more time over the boys. But it was from there and onwards, really, up and onwards. Won the schools, boxed for England, turned professional about 21 years old, and when I finished boxing professional, believe it or not, I was getting too old. But when I finished turning professional, I always knew I was going to open a boxing club, and it was just a matter of timing. And a friend of mine owned a nightclub. This used to be an old nightclub, and he said, use that room, Darren, use that room, we're not using it. And I used to have to come in here and hang the bags up and take them down for the weekends when they used to do a little nightclub. So that's how it started, and it just developed. It started to run away with itself a bit. And I suppose talk about a hobby getting out of control. This is it. So here we are, the Ring Boxing Club. So some of the talent that's come through the gym in a minute. We've got Manny Safari, which you're doing a little piece on at the moment. But we've got lots of boys. We've got up to date. We've got about 25 carded boys now. A couple of them won the box cups, and we're looking to enter in some of the development championships a little bit later in the year. But I can see it developing into next season will be a great season for the club. I think we're going to finish off the tail end of this, do what we can this season, but then there'll be loads of entries going into the seniors, then the youths, and we've got the schools, and it's getting busier and busier. So it's bags of talent. I mean, it's starting to get to the place where things are sort of coming through the system now and working through. So from the young little kids from 6 years old that we've had in the gym, now they're about 11 years old now, and they're ready to box in the schoolboys championship. So, you know, to be in the gym that long, you know, 5 years in the gym, and you're only 11, it's, you know, it shows how much hard work goes into it. But, you know, that's what you got to do. You got to put your hard work in. If you want anything in life, you've got to put it in. So onwards and upwards for the future.